Hello and welcome to my channel where I review and analyze the latest TV shows and movies. Today, I'm going to talk about The Winter King, a new historical fantasy series based on the novels by Bernard Cornwell. The show follows the adventures of Arthur, the bastard son of King Uther Pendragon, who tries to unite Britain against the Saxon invaders in the 5th century. In this video, I will break down the first episode of the season and point out some of the Easter eggs and references that you might have missed. Let's get started. The episode begins with a flashback to Arthur's childhood, when he was banished by his father for being a bastard. He witnesses a battle between Uther's army and a group of rebels led by Gunleus, a ruthless warlord who wants to overthrow. Before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. Uther and claim the throne. Arthur saves a dying boy named Derfel, who turns out to be a Saxon slave. Arthur takes him to Merlin, a mysterious druid who serves as Uther's advisor and prophet. Merlin tells Arthur that Derfel is destined to be his loyal friend and companion, and that he has a great role to play in the future of Britain. He also introduces him to Nimue, a young girl who has magical powers and is the daughter of the Lady of the Lake. The flashback ends and we see Arthur as an adult, living as a mercenary in Gaul. He is contacted by Merlin, who tells him that Uther is dying and that he needs to return to Britain as soon as possible. Merlin warns him that Uther has a new heir, his nephew Mordred, who is secretly plotting with Gunleus to kill Uther and take over the kingdom. He also tells him that Nimue is in danger, as she is being hunted by the Saxons who want to use her magic for their own purposes. Arthur decides to go back to Britain, but he faces many obstacles along the way. He is attacked by bandits, betrayed by his former allies, and captured by Gunleus' men. He manages to escape with the help of Sagramore, a black knight who joins his cause. He also meets Owain, a Welsh prince who is also fighting against Gunleus. Together, they reach Avalon, a sacred island where Nimue lives with her mother. However, they arrive too late as Gunleus has already launched an assault on Avalon. He kills Nimue's mother and kidnaps Nimue, intending to use her as a bargaining chip with Mordred. Arthur and his friends fight their way through Gunleus' army, but they are outnumbered and surrounded. They are saved by Cadwis, a mysterious archer who shoots Gunleus in the eye and helps them escape. The episode ends with Arthur and his friends reaching Uther's castle, where they find Uther on his deathbed. Uther recognizes Arthur as his son, but he also reveals that he knows about Mordred's treachery. He tells Arthur that he must stop Mordred from becoming king and that he must find Excalibur, the legendary sword that was given to him by the Lady of the Lake. He says that only Excalibur can unite Britain and defeat the Saxons. He then dies in Arthur's arms. The first episode of The Winter King sets up the main conflict and characters of the series, while also paying homage to some of the classic elements of the Arthurian legend. Here are some of the Easter eggs and references that I noticed. The title of the series comes from one of Bernard Cornwell's novels, The Winter King, a novel of Arthur I, which is the first book in his Warlord Chronicles trilogy. The series is not a faithful adaptation of Cornwell's novels, but rather a loose interpretation that mixes historical facts with fantasy elements. The character of Derfel is based on Cornwell himself, who claims to be a descendant of one of Arthur's warriors too. The character of Sagramore is inspired by Sir Sagramore, Le Desirous III, one of the Knights of the Round Table in some versions of the legend. The character of Owain is based on Owain mab Urien, a historical king of Rage who fought against the Saxons in the 6th century. The character of Cadwis is a nod to Cadwy ap Geraint, another historical king of Dumnonia who was associated with Arthur in some sources. The name Avalon means the island of apples in Celtic languages, and it is often identified with Glastonbury Tor, a hill in Somerset that has a long history of religious and mystical significance. The name Nimue means Lady of the Lake in Welsh, and she is one of the many characters who have been given that title in the legend. She is usually depicted as the one who gave Excalibur to Arthur, and sometimes as his lover or his enemy. The name Mordred means evil counsel in Welsh, and he is traditionally Arthur's nephew and illegitimate son, who betrayed him and caused his downfall. The name Excalibur means cut steel in Latin, and it is one of the most famous symbols of Arthur's kingship and power. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on The Winter King. Episode 1. What did you think of the show? Did you catch any other Easter eggs or references? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. G. Episode 1. What did you think of the show? Did you catch any other Easter eggs or references? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.